No, man, a beautiful song of Zanom's entitled Bayete. Before that, Glali Kumbulani Mlambo Etige or Simagati. Aren't we all just grateful to have Nkulunkulu as our leader and our lifesaver each and every day, man? We really do appreciate that. Just to wake up each and every morning is a blessing, and we should thank God for that. Ngaso sonke isikhathi ukuthi no man, sinigeziwe elinye ithuba to do things all over again. Sinigeziwe ithuba lokuthi siphinde sizame futhi. Good morning to you. Welcome to the show. This is the Morning Movement Show. Kamala Mgolondi D, the girl behind the mic, and of course, man, I'm with you until the hour of 12. We are live on www.vmradio.co.za, and this particular show is proudly brought to you by Indaba Minibus, taxi insurance brokers, for an incredible affordable quote. Call them on 031 012 5223, that is 031 012 5223, or simply visit their website at www.indaba-insurance.co.za. Indaba is a licensed financial services provider with an FSP number 47111. So get a quote now and see how much you can actually save on that. A big shout out to Usane Dlamini, who was with you from the early hours of 6 o'clock in the morning at the hashtag Wake Up on the Move. Ngimzwile nje engibuza ethi nakho kuthiwa sengizoshada, nakho kuthiwa ngizolotsholwa. Into engingakaze ngize ngizwe ngisukela. But yeah, man, do check here again on Monday with hashtag Wake Up on the Move, giving you update ukuthi kwenzakalani emgaqweni so that makuthi late, you'll know which route to take, so avoid ukuthi ube late makuthi khona la ebengimele uye khona. You can also check it out on social media, Usane Dlamini, batho Dlamini no H, on Facebook as well as on TikTok. Do check it out, man. Right, broadcasting live on our social media. We are live on our YouTube channel at Voice on the Move Radio Live. Also live on our Facebook page at Voice on the Move Radio. Live on our X at VM Radio Talk on our X. Good morning to you. Also live on our Facebook page, it's VM Entertainment News. Live on VM Gossip news as well. So you decide which one you think it's good enough for you to actually tune in from. Also live on our TikTok. I know our people on TikTok, man, always tuning in, always making sure they don't miss out. So at Voice on the Move Radio on TikTok. So good morning. If you want to get in touch, it's 0745174983. That's 0745174983. It is a Friday, 13 September 2024. And your time just gone 20 minutes after 9 o'clock. So we just kickstarted the show. If you just joined us now, you are in perfect timing because for the next 3 hours, we are about to do this. Heading back to music, it's Clinton with a beautiful song titled Just In Case.
Thinking about how I finally tell you how I feel about you. I let so many moments go by, thinking there'll be one for just me and you. Speechless, breathless, it's how you leave me when I've been with you. I'll hold on and be strong to tell you how you make a brother feel inside. So just in case you didn't know how much I love you and need you so bad, I try to show you every day. But if you didn't notice by now, I'll say just in case. Oh, just in case. Side. I promise to love you and keep you and be there for you. I'm so excited, it's indescribable. We fell hard for each other again. Speechless, breathless, that's how you leave me when I've been with you. I'll hold on and be strong to be everything you need. So just in case you didn't know how much I love you and need you so bad, I try to show you every day. But if you didn't notice by now, I'll say just in case. Oh, just in case. Makes me mad about you. The way you do the things you do makes me crazy over you. Yeah, crazy over you. So just in case you didn't know how much I love you, how much I need you, baby. Every day, but if you didn't know, if you didn't know. If you didn't know just in case you didn't know, I just want to let you know, just in case, I'm trying to show you.
Morning Movement, 9 to 12 p.m. with Lonely D.
We the best. We the best.
All right. It is 24 minutes after 9 o'clock. A beautiful sound from Clinton. The song was titled Just In Case. Just in case you just joined us now, this is the Morning Movement. The goal behind the mic. And big shout out to you for choosing to tune in with us. Let me just check who is actually tuning in with us. Now we can get in touch with me on 074-517-4983. That is 074-517-4983. Let me have a chat with Ungcebo. Ungcebo, good morning to you. How are you doing this morning? Hi, Ungcebo.
Hey, siyaphila njani ekhaya? Baphila abantu bonke.
Ayazi ukuthi mangabe kuyi-Friday umuntu vele aphile kakhulu nje all of the sudden. Angazi noma imina noma mhlambe nakweni yakwenza yini lonto.
Ay. Hey, phela ake umuntu ungayijaheli weekend.
Yeah, true.
Isithandaza from Monday, isithandaza Friday ufike.
Yazi, at the beginning of the week uvelusho nje ukuthi uyoshaya nini Friday. Even if you don't have anything nje straight ozobuyenza ngaleyo weekend, but as long as nje sekufika weekend thina si happy.
Yebo.
So what's your plan for today, my brother?
Phela iplan namhlanje ukuthi nje ngihlale nje ngibonge nje ukuthi ngiqhamukele kuwena. Cha, iplan yami namhlanje nje ukuthi ngihlale nje from now on up until 12.
Yeah.
Then sengaqala amanye ama-plan emva kwalapho. Bona ngathi kwenzakalani ku-4-5.
Hayi wena uyisikhokhho wena. Thank you very much for tuning in and listening to Voice on the Move Radio. Ngiyazi ukuthi uhlezi ukhena so ungayindawo.
Ngila. Kuthiwani location sila njengamanje.
Konje kuphi le ndawo eCebo?
Ngisemzinyathi. Ngasenanda.
Ngasenanda emzinyathi.
Ngizokudambela njengoba nje lana dem nje ngenhla kwalo ngibuka lona kuyimanje.
Unamanga leli lisabisa kanje.
Hayi phela lisaba ngoba ukuthi nesilibukayo hlezi silibuka nje.
Senze nalijwayela. Zikhona lezi game ehleze ibalwa lapho eNanda Dam ukuthi sekwenze ukuthi nokuthi into ekhona kodwa noma nje banisukela.
Kuke kuthiwa inkinga eyiningi ijwayele ukuqhamuka nabantu abasuka kude. So
nina niyazi leyo nto leyo.
Azazi inkinga.
No, ngiyabonga kakhulu futhi wami ube nosuku oluhle ne.
Okay, right siswami. Thank you.
All right, man. A big shout out to abantu abalapha eMzinyathi eNanda. Makuthi ulapho nje, big shout out to you. Voice on the Move Radio, love you like that. So if you're just wondering or you want to know, go to hey man, what station is that? This is Voice on the Move Radio. # welcome to the future. And of course, man, broadcasting live in Hillcrest. So said Durban in KZN, if you were wondering as well, because tonight we are all over the world. We are in Durban, in KZN, and of course, man, Hillcrest. So if you're around, when I come through, Sigo number 11 in Nanda Road, that's where we are. And of course, man, we got good news for you. Voice on the Move Radio is giving away 5 gigabytes of data, meaning that when njengomlaleli nombukeli we Voice on the Move Radio ungazwinela 5 gigabytes of data. So how do you actually get to that? By simply commenting on our live streaming, since we are streaming live on Facebook and our YouTube channel as well as on X. So drop your comment. Let us know why do you think you deserve to win 5 gigabytes of data? And then share stories if however you get to win that data, what are you going to do with it, right? So you can win just as simple as that. I will call my questions. 5 gigabytes of of uthola. And yeah, what's the story? What is your story? Share, drop your comments. Make sure that you're dropping the comment right now. Keep the comments coming. But if you just want to say hi, feel free to get in touch with me on the WhatsApp on 0745174983. When I come back from here, we're going to check what was so different and special about today, being on 13 September 2024. Beautiful song from Blake Amoy featuring Gideon Baruth. The song is titled I Need You.
I can't forget you, even though I was the one who walked away. It's so unfair that I can have you, even though I need you every day. My mind keeps racing, and every thought of you, I had to keep on chasing. Every time
Daily Scoop Waya Waya on the Voice on the Move radio.
Can you hear that? It is the echoes of the future that have sprang in spring. Welcome to Voice on the Move radio celebration of success. Since September 2023, we have been thrilled to share unforgettable moments with our incredible guests, dedicated stakeholders, and amazing staff. Together, we have created something truly special. As we embrace the future, we are excited to step into a new world with our multi-channel broadcasting expansion. Here's to new beginnings this spring and to many more milestones ahead. We thank you for being part of our journey. #Welcome to the future. As we step into the new year, tune in to Voice on the Move radio for the freshest sound and vibrant voices. Meet our dynamic presenters who are ready to bring you the best tunes and engaging conversations. #Welcome to the future.
R&B vibes on Voice on the Move radio.
You are stronger, better than ever. You can do it, Peregrine Nation. How many days are left to fight for this failing love? I don't want it to fall. Whoa. Should I even open that door? You're losing feelings and I'm gaining more. Whoa. Self-control
Beautiful sounds of Lovely. The song is titled Get You Out of My Mind. Right here on Voice on the Move Radio. Took us exactly to 38 minutes after 9 on this beautiful Friday morning. This is the Morning Movement Show. I hope that your morning is going perfectly well so far. Still tuning into the Voice of the Move Radio, www.vmradio.co.za. That is where we at this moment. Hashtag let us check what's so different and special about today. Being umhla 13, right? Umhla 13 September 2024. So today is actually a day where we actually appreciate bold people. Ne? So when I'm talking about bold, I'm talking about bold in the hair. People that don't have no hair. So this actually goes to both males and females. So it's actually a day where we appreciate abantu bold. You remember, even back like in school when we were still young, if your parent had to cut off all your hair, even though they were doing it with scissors, so it didn't look good. But it was this thing, you won't feel confident enough once your hair has been cut off. So it's things that used to happen. But I just love the way that bold has become so fashionable nowadays. You can just cut off your hair and then we'll say, yeah, that's natural beauty. So it's not the same as how it used to look, or how people used to talk whenever that you are bold in the hair. So today, it's the day where we celebrate abantu bold. So even for men, shout out to Amadota. They don't have hair in the front. So today we're celebrating that day. Just know that you are beautiful just the way that you are. It could be that maybe you're suffering from a cancer and then you decided to, your hair, to cut off your hair so that it says automatically, but you're just going bold because your medical issues just forcing you to cut off your hair. So just know that you are bold and you are beautiful now that you are bold. But either or, if it's your choice that you just want to cut off all your hair, you're still beautiful like that. And I was actually saying in the morning, I was sharing with my colleagues that I was thinking of just cutting off my hair. I'm tired. So maybe when I come back on Monday, who knows, I just might be bald. So if you want to see that, you better make sure that on Monday you are here. I just might be. I never said I will be, but I just might be bald. Let me have a chat with AJ. AJ, good morning to you. Welcome to Voice on the Move Radio. How are you doing?
Good morning. How are you?
I'm awesome, man. Where are you from?
I'm from Botswana.
Oh, nice. Where about in Botswana are you from?
Lobatse. I don't know if you know the place.
Where?
Lobatse.
Robatse. No, I don't know. Lobatse.
L. Yeah.
I just love the voice. Are you still sleeping?
No, I'm not.
So is this like your everyday voice? Is this how you sound all day, even at 4 p.m.?
Yeah, this is how horrible I sound.
All right, man. I think I like your voice. So I wanted to. Are you bold first?
No, I'm not.
All right. So I wanted you to, because you are from Botswana, so I just wanted you to teach me a few words that that you guys speak from your area, where you're from, because I'm sure there's different languages everywhere. So what language do you speak?
English and Setswana.
English and Tswana. So when you so when you say good morning, how do you actually say that?
In Tswana.
Yeah.
Dumelang.
So it's more like Sotho, close to Sotho, right?
Yeah.
Oh, so it's not that bad. And obviously, if you've been listening to the show, you know what Sotho is my favorite language. So it's Zulu, and then it's Sotho, then it's Siswati after that. So I just love Sesotho with all my heart. So, but thank you very much, AJ, for tuning in. Do you know a little bit of Zulu? Because you said that what language was I speaking when I was talking?
I do. I'm not sure.
So which words do you think that you know?
Zulu words.
Yeah.
Okay, I know how to say Unjani mom. Is that right?
You know how to say what?
Unjani mom. Yes, right.
Hey,
any voice, Yay. Ilama voice of boys to men lawa no lokhuza. Ubani kanje lo baba?
That's
Telling
right,
me
bro.
this, telling me that.
You guys are just killing me here in the studio. This is not fair, right?
Uyaphila ntate. Angibuwe ntate, angibuwe. One of chat.
Thank you.
Hayi ubitiri. Uthaba runa utswile ntate. Hey, buphile bo jwang kantle ka Botswana?
What's up, right?
Shochi.
You know what, Ngebo? What I wanted to find out is that when he actually speaks to you, will he still speak, the same, the way that he's speaking? So yeah, I guess maybe this is his voice every day, all day, because even when he's speaking to you, he still uses the same voice.
Yeah.
Yeah. but thank you so much, guys. Thank you so much, guys. Yeah, maybe he should start about boys to men by Botswana, and start doing those lines. You remember how they actually used to do it? Masego Bakona, this part where they speak, it's baby, All right, thank you so much, guys. Thank you so much, AJ, and have a great day, my brother.
All right, thank you.
All right, cool stuff, man. It is 44 minutes after 9 is your time right here on Voice on the Move Radio. Heading back to music, to beautiful sounds on Mark. He's saying that, hey, abafana sometimes abakusheli ngokuthi ibala lakho limhlophe noma limnyama noma linjani. But as long as nje uhamba ucathuza bekubuka ukuthi hey uyalibona uyalibeka unyawo uphinde ulibeke that way ke bayasho ukuthi yabona ke lo sanganyathele emagcekeni asekhaya. Right, it's 49 minutes after the hour of 9 o'clock right here on Voice on the Move Radio. Good morning to you if you just joined us now. Let me just quickly remind you, join Voice on the Move Radio family and tap into the new power of radio advertising. Contact us today and start to learn more and schedule your campaign. Increase your brand awareness and recognition. Get in touch with our marketing team at marketing@vmradio.co.za. That's marketing@vmradio.co.za. Remember, T's and C's do apply. Let's grow your business together. Hashtag Move with the Movers 2024. Hashtag Welcome to the Future.
We are the voice on the move.
Wait a minute!
Alternatively, listen to us on these following platforms.
Can you please take me home?
Taxi Chats, Mojo Cruise, Radio Garden, or My Tuna.
What's going on here?
Stream us live on www.vmradio.co.za.
All right, uNcebo lapha is just commenting uthi lapha isitho siyikho konke. Ay angisazi ke no comment ke lapho. No comment lapho weNcebo because budget thina isinemcondo fanele senze kanjani manje. Vele kwenziwe kanjani ke manje? What must be done? What must be done? Where should we go? All right, and a big shout out to Simple Nangela Panondaba Zabantu Zamatosi. I also see you. And also, if you are watching live on our YouTube channel at Voice of the Move Radio, good morning to you. Thank you very much for choosing to join in with us. Big shout out to Urolin. Good morning, Lonnie D, watching live on our Facebook page, if I'm not mistaken. I hope you're good, my brother. I hope that your morning is going absolutely fine so far. And who else do I see? All right. So if you just joined us now, feel free to drop in those comments, especially on our WhatsApp number on 074-517-498-3. Just let us know what you're doing this morning and where exactly are you listening from. Quick reminder, please make sure that you do drop those comments live on our live stream shows on Facebook, on our YouTube channel as well if you are watching on X. Just drop a comment. Why do you think you deserve to win 5 gigabytes of data? And what are you going to do once you get an opportunity to win? Such an amazing prize. 5 gig is a lot. It's a lot of the way, the data is so expensive in our days. So just win yourself this 5 gigabytes of data simply by commenting on our live streaming shows. We are streaming live on our Facebook at Voice on the Move Radio, streaming live on our YouTube channel at Voice on the Move Radio Live. Also streaming live on our X at it's VM Radio Talk.
Hey, it's time to move your business to the next level.
How so, my brother? Please tell me.
Listen up, man. VM Radio has some exciting advertising opportunities designed just for your business.
Wow, that's amazing. Tell me more.
Hey. It's simple, man. Email marketing@vmradio.co.za or hello@vmradio.co.za right now, and we will help you reach your target market.
Hashtag welcome to the future.
mountains is not just the only thing we do to give you the best insurance quote. Talk to our friendly consultant today on 031 012 5223 to switch and save. At Intaba, we understand that every cent is worth saving, and we are happy to move mountains to give you a peace of mind and enough savings in your pocket, knowing that your policy is well taken care of, with benefits like passenger liability, personal accident cover, and more. Follow us on social media at Intaba Insurance Brokers. Email info@intaba-insurance.co.za. Call 031 012 5223. Intaba Financial Service is a licensed service provider with FSP number 47111. Terms and conditions do apply. Premiums are risk profile dependent and reviewed annually based on a risk profile and economic factors.
Lalela, iVoice on the Move Radio is going 100% local music. Local artists, let us move together. Catch our live 100% music performance on our YouTube channel at Voice on the Move Radio Live. Click like, subscribe, and share. #original sounds, #welcome to the future.
All right, make sure that you do send through your music on our email. It's studio@vmradio.co.za. That's studio@vmradio.co.za. So when you're sending through your music, please make sure that you do attach your biography and, of course, 2 professional pictures. Make sure that your music is in an MP3 format, and at least send about 3 of your songs, and make sure you send them to studio@vmradio.co.za. Remember, if you send through your music, Tina, we 100% playing underground, local, and upcoming music. Nothing else, no mixture of anything else. We're just focusing on supporting underground, upcoming, and local artists. So each and every track, every song that you hear on our shows, day in, day out, just know it's local, underground, and upcoming. So make sure your music is on our playlist. The sooner, the better. Right, doubling it up with the same artist. That is where we at, playing 2 songs from the same artist. After 10, we're going to have a conversation with us, Susindiswa, looking at all things that has to do with UIF. So if you have UIF-related questions, make sure that you are part of that conversation after 10. She will be joining us live on our TikTok at Voice on the Move Radio. So if you have questions, head into our TikTok page, or just drop them on our WhatsApp, or just drop them on our live streaming social media platforms. Today's Laling Komaziga Warrior Sounds, all right, and Sim Soul. The first song that we're going to play, it's titled Ipu Bang, and the next song we're going to play is titled Mina Nawe. Do enjoy it a Friday, so why not if not?
9 to 12 p.m. with Lonely D.
We the best. We the best.
Izindaba ze-Voice on the Move Radio zifika kuwena zishisa futhi zihlonzwe izintatheli ezisezingeni eliphezulu. Uma unodaba ofisa sibale noma sikhulume ngalo, ungathinta ihhovisi lezintatheli ku-074 517 4983 noma uthumele i-email ku hello@vmradio.co.za okanye ubhale ezinkundleni zokuxhumana. Voice on the Move Radio News. Our voice is your voice.
The Voice on the Move Radio. Voice on the Move News.
Here is the news.
Lezi ndaba zehora leshumi kumsakazi Voice on the Move Radio. Gama lami ngusandile wakwambili sawubona mlaleli. Ungqongqoshe wezokubusa ngokubambisana nezomdabu KwaZulu Natal uMnumzane Thule Sizebuthelezi ubhalele loyo oyimeya yomkhandlu weTheku uCouncillor Xaba ezwakalisa ukukhathazeka kwakhe ngeinsolo zokuthi kunokungaziphatheki kahle kwabanye kwabasebenzi balomasipala ngokomgomo kaSection 106 kwiLocal Government Act 32 wangonyaka 2000. Ungqongqoshe wezokubusa ngokubambisana nezomdabu uye asukumele phezulu uma kunalolu hlobo lwezinsolo evelayo, futhi kuwe kulindeleke ukuthi athathe izinyathelo ezinqala ukuze futhi athole nencazelo ayibhale phansi evela kuloyo oyimeneja kamasipala mayelana nazo lezi nsolo. Okhulumela lo mnyango uyachaza.
Reverend Thulasize Buthelezi has today written to the Mayor of the eThekwini Metro, Councillor Cyril Xaba, expressing concerns over reports received by the department. These reports, some from whistleblowers, allege fraud, corruption, maladministration, and statutory non-compliance within the eThekwini Metro. The MEC views the eThekwini Metro as the province's crown jewel and is particularly troubled by these allegations. The MEC has forwarded these 9 detailed allegations together with the explosive annexures to the mayor in the hope that the mayor will respond to the MEC within the time frame requested.
Inhlangano i-Children's Act Institute ese-University yase-Cape Town isiphakamise ukuthi uhulumeni anyuse isibonelelo sezingane esiwu-530 okungenani sibe phakathi kuka-760 kuya ku-1,500. Lolu cwaningo olubizwa nge-Child Gauge luveze ukuthi u-71% wezingane zakuleli uphila emakhaya aswele. Le nhlangano ithole ukuthi ingane eyodwa kwezine ayikhuli ngendlela efanele ngenxa yokungadli kahle nokungatholi ukudla okunomsoco. Iphinde yathi imfundo yasenkulisa ibaluleke kakhulu nokudla futhi okunomsoco nakho kubalulekile ngoba kwenza ukuthi ingqondo ikhule kahle. Kubikwe ukuthi izingane ezivela emakhaya angenakho ukudla kwanele ziyabonakala ukuthi zilambile kanti futhi nomqondo kwenza ukuthi ingakhuli kahle. Abazali bezingane kakhulukazi omama basithakasele kakhulu lesi siphakamiso ey'nkundleni zokuxhumana base beveza nokuthi sebengakwazi nokukhokhela omaluma abahambisa iy'ngane esikoleni ngesikhathi. Zisendleleni izimoto kanye namabhasi athwele amatshitshi ayemkhosini womhlanga enyokeni ozobe kule mpelasonto. Lo mkhosi womhlanga kulindeleke ukuthi uqale namhlanje uzophele ngesonto, kanti iy'mbali zezwe ey'qhamuka ezingxenyeni ey'ningi zaKwaZulu Natal kanye nakuzo lonke umthwalo yazo isewubhokweni namhlanje. Kulo nyaka umkhosi uzobe ugubha iminyaka engamashumi 40 selokhu wabikwa umdlokombane isilo uzwelithini kaBhekuzulu. Kulo mkhosi izintombi zizobe ziyowamukela isibusiso kwisilo ziphinde zithole neziyalo ezinqala ezizobe ziwumphako wazo ukuya phambili. Lo ungoti wamasiko uDokotela uNomagugu Ngobese uzakalise ukukhathazeka kwakhe ngezintombi ezingeke zikwazi ukuya emhlangeni ngenxa yokuthi ziyabhala. Wathi lento yenziwa ngamaboni umnyango wezemfundo. Ube esenxusa ukuthi ngonyaka ozayo izingane zidedelwe insukwana uma kuyiso lesikhathi somhlanga. Laleli ngizophinde ngibuye futhi ngehora le-12 kuwona umsakazi Voice on the Move Radio lapho sithi our voice is your voice.
Unjani wempilo? Ngiyaphila. Sekunyaka wesingaki lo kuwe emhlangeni?
Bathi West 40 manje kusukela selokhu wabuya back.
Because ade ngibuka la bathi ubani uTeresia waba neminyaka ye-123 eyi-virgin. The oldest virgin.
Hayi kona siyambongela singasho njalo.
Engathi nomona nje.
Nokuthi phela bake bathi kona la bona izazi ezamasiko ukuthi mangabe usungaphezulu kweminyaka ethile angazi noma bathi akubesabongelwa ukuthi siyabongela ukuthi usuyiphathe kahle kwaze wafika ku-50 yabo. At least mawusula ko-30.
Yeah, because ukhona omunye wena Mbila angisakhumbuli kahle but ukhona omunye I think ula ko-50 mhlawumbe no-57 oyi-virgin. Ukhona ke nje uhambayo osawuhamba nomhlanga namanje sukela nje kudala.
So nakulo singathi siyambongela noma mhlambe
siyambongela anisikhombisa intombi nje ukuthi kufanele kuqhutsheke abantu beyiphatheni kahle.
Kodwa phela ngithi ukuyiphatha kahle sokuyiphatha kahle ukuthi nawe
mawungashadanga phela mawungashadanga okusho ukuthi into e-right okusho ukuthi mawugcina ungashadanga umuntu wesifazane komele uhlale uyi-virgin forever ngoba phela wena uzobe ungagcina ungashadanga. I think into e-right now le uyayibona
ngeke ukuthi mhlambe njengoba na 50 nje zazi ngeke insizwe ezathi impropose uyena nje wayenqabe insizwe kwazifika le minyaka akuyona. So ngeke ngisho ukuthi siyambongela singathi nje akaqhubeke mhlambe
sekhona ithemba. But I think vele if we can do it like that as abantu besifazane bakuthi awushadanga hlala uyi-virgin forever. Abafana banganikezwa lutho ngoba bafuna ukukhipha lutho phela na inkinga manje bethole bengakhiphi.
Cha phela kodwa ngoba ehamba umhlanga nje khona phela wayemisele wathi yena hayi focus akule wayifocus kuyena.
Hayi wembili ngizokubona ngo-12 wembili.
Kulungile.
Voice on the Move News. Here is the news.
Izindaba ze-Voice on the Move Radio zifika kuwena zishisa futhi zihlonzwe izintatheli ezisezingeni eliphezulu. Uma unodaba ofisa sibale noma sikhulume ngalo, ungathinta ihhovisi lezintatheli ku-074 517 4983 noma uthumele i-email ku hello@vmradio.co.za okanye ubhale ezinkundleni zokuxhumana. Voice on the Move Radio News. Our voice is your voice.
The Voice on the Move Radio. Voice on the Move.
This is Mamu Telezi Zegalala. I'm from Umthonjaneni region. I'm listening on Voice on the Move Radio.
The Voice on the Move Radio. Morning Movement. 9 to 12 p.m. with Lonely D.
We the best. We the best.
Ngiyazi ngidumenga uxola mshana letha intuzami Ngiyazi ngidumenga uxola mshana letha intuzami Zoqinisa nalibhawudi Zoqinisa nalibhawudi Ngizophezula izimfanelo zomsebenzi wendoda Phakame flag Phakame flag Phakame flag Phakame flag Phakame flag We're coming for everything that we've been praying for. We're back and stronger than ever before. Take your position. Wemdaga baba. Stand up for what is right. I saw me ngani ngoba kumele isasele. Yiso lesikhathi sokuvuka kwabalele. Lapho milango khalweni ayisuka inkungu emehlweni ayishukuma inkundla zekeleni lakiduvalo esifubeni we on a mission asithetheleli kudala nesivimba endleleni wemfilizisi ushaye eceleni Ngiyazi ngidumenga uxola mshana letha intuzami Ngiyazi ngidumenga uxola mshana letha intuzami Zoqinisa nalibhawudi Zoqinisa nalibhawudi Ngizophezula izimfanelo zomsebenzi wendoda Phakame flag Phakame flag Phakame flag Phakame flag Phakame flag Ngiyazi ngidumenga uxola mshana letha intuzami Ngiyazi ngidumenga uxola mshana letha intuzami Zoqinisa nalibhawudi Zoqinisa nalibhawudi Ngizophezula izimfanelo zomsebenzi wendoda Phakame flag Phakame flag Phakame flag Phakame flag Phakame flag
Alrighty, that is how how we do it right here on Voice on the Move Radio. It's a beautiful sounds of creator titled Pagamisa Ifleki. Into the second hour of the show, just gone 16 minutes after 10. It's a beautiful Friday, the 13th of September 2024. And of course, this is Voice on the Move Radio. Hashtag welcome to the future. We are live on www.vmradio.co.za. That's your www.vmradio.co.za. Also streaming live on our social media because we are now living in a digital space. So everything needs to catch up. Everything just needs to catch up. And it's pretty simple. As long as we have data, you have access to anything and everything. Streaming live on our Facebook at Voice on the Move Radio. Also streaming live on our YouTube channel at Voice of the Move Radio Live, also streaming live on X as VM Radio Talk, streaming live on our VM Radio. It's actually VM Entertainment page and VM Gossip page as well. So either or, you decide which one you want to, listen and watch from. Also, we are live on TikTok because that's where everybody else is at. And it's a Friday. It's all things that has to do with UIF Day, right? Joining me on the line is also Cindy Swambonam, who is a UIF knowledge specialist who always comes in every Friday just to share with what's happening within the UIF, changes, if there are any changes, new information, if there is new information that we need as well. And of course, man, just letting us know what's going on within the space saga UIF. And also, if you have questions as a person, you have actually encountered problems when you want to go out there, UIF, maybe going a labor, you've been doing this and that, and it's not working out. You've been trying for a very long time. Cindy, so it's got all the answers for you. Without a waste of any time, let me just quickly welcome Cindy, who is actually a UIF specialist. Cindy, so good morning to you. Welcome to Voice on the Move Radio. Can you hear me?
Loud and clear, yes, I can. Good morning to your listeners, to CNP community and honeys who are here.
Oh, that's a new one. Now they are honeys.
An idiot.
That's definitely a new one, Cindy, so but I like it.
Yes.
All right, let's start by explaining for our new listeners when we were actually talking about a unemployment insurance fund, what exactly are we talking about?
Okay, asikhulumi ngama-2 pots, asikhulumi investment, asikhuluma nge-insurance.
Yeah.
Because a lot of people basesenalo angazi a mindset yokuthi if it's an investment, it's the money umavuso, and this is what I always say, ukuthi akusumavuso, it's a money more like an umbrella.
Yeah.
It is an unemployment insurance fund, and you see people saying, I've applied for UIF, I've applied UIF. You can't carry that department, it's very huge. You can only submit an application for those benefits that they cover, for which are 7 benefits, and a lot of people only know about unemployment and maternity. Now they are extending to understand that there is a paternity, there's an adoption, there's illness, there's reduced work time, as well as death benefit. Not a funeral cover, but a death benefit. So it's an umbrella that caters or assists you when you're going through rainy days, and then the UIF steps in to meet you halfway. It is not saying we will pay you for the rest of your life. It is saying we are going to meet you halfway while you are still looking for something solid.
Absolutely. And last week we were talking about the fact that the system is down because they are currently updating a system yaga UIF. But however, today you got some good news and then a new update in terms of what's happening within the UIF.
Yeah, let us stick to the language to say it's just updates, right? It's good or bad, but it's just updates. And there's a lot that has been happening with the UIF within the space of the UIF. And I know that a lot of applicants are frustrated and this is too much for them because they want their money, they want to be paid so that they can pay this and that and that. I wish people understood why it was established and its purpose. Then they will be in a position to understand when they receive this money, what is it that they need to do with it? Because a lot of them start putting it into the budget. I think and then it becomes a nightmare in your life. Then you see people start to complain about UIF does not want to pay, and what they are not mentioning when alone is their application is not perfect. Their employers are not adhering. They are not following the proper processes. That is why they are not getting paid on time. If you have submitted an application within the turnaround time and everything was perfect, I am willing to bet you will be paid in less than 3 months. In less than 3 months. I did an application with somebody for maternity. Can I tell you what she has already been paid? And figure after a lot of people have already submitted some application. Now here's the first update. Last year, during financial year, people did not receive messages, right? Because for a number of reasons. It's not a one-size-fits-all. And remember, it services everyone across 9 provinces. So you might not have received a message that you were approved, or you might not have received a message that you need to submit a COP, or your application was rejected and you were not even aware of that, or you might have received a message that says your application was rejected, therefore you need to submit a notice of appeal. If you're one of those, and now you are receiving a message, because this week the VO has released a number of messages, right? And as it releases those messages, you find which you're already paid, but now you're getting a message that says your application has been approved, submit a COP. But you're thinking to yourself, but I'm already paid, Mos. Why are they telling me that? So you might have received currently, you might have received a message that says you're approved. It's a campaign that they were running actually, where the delayed messages were being released. It will say approved or blocked payment or cancelled, payment cancelled, or it will say finalized, or it will say finalized paid in full. Now there is a finalized without payment and there's a finalized paid in full, or it will say rejected. If you receive those messages and you were paid or you have been following the proper processes, do not panic. What you need to do is to call this number 0800 030 007, or you can go to the Department of Employment and Labor and find out if the message you are receiving it's not one of those delayed messages. Because I did not even know I was approved, or I did not even know that I was paid in full, or my money has been blocked. If it says blocked, cancel payment, it means they tried to pay you, but your bank failed the verification process. Yesterday on the live, I said UIF prefers to pay on to the 5 major banks: Nedbank, Standard Bank, Capitec, ABSA, and First National, and FNB. That does not mean they don't pay on the small banks. They do. But paying on those 5 major banks is easy for them, because if they discover any discrepancy, they can pull the money back and then do the verification. Whereas if they're paying on these small major banks, the challenge is you will be told go to Patalo, but the money is not in your account. So they don't basically have the power to reverse it on those small major banks. However, they do pay into those banks. It's just that it's a struggle for them if they pick up any discrepancy and you are being, maybe there's a fraud or something that they've picked up, they can pull your money back and request you to submit a certain documentation for them to continue to do a verification, then they will pay you.
All right. We have Sindisa on the line, who is actually our UIF specialist, joining us live on TikTok. This show is particularly for you, to help you if you have any concern, complications that you've just encountered while you are on your UIF process. So please take advantage of us, Sindisa, while we still have her on the line. If you have questions related, if you want something, a clarity on something, feel free to drop those comments. If you're watching live on our YouTube channel, feel free to drop those comments. If you're on Facebook, drop comments related to UIF so that I can just ask us, Cindy, so then you can get clarity on that. But however, we do have Ukuguletu joining us, Cindy, on the line. Diva, please close your mic so that we won't have the feedback, because we're live on air. All right, let's have a chat with Ukuguletu, Cindy. So, Ukuguletu, good morning. Welcome to Voice on the Move Radio. How are you? All right, so thank you very much, Diva. There was hot. All right, no, Siyabonga Ukuguletu, where are you from?
I'm from Mpumalanga.
Okay.
What questions do you have?
So I received a message yesterday. I called Department of Labor regarding my claim. It's a maternity benefit. I applied on the 12th of July, so there were no updates. Then I called them. They escalated the claim. Then yesterday, I called them again. They told me the claim is still on the cycle of the 35 days. What? They say the claim went through on the 7th of August. Fine. I dropped the call. Then I received an SMS saying that my claim has been approved and the payment has been finalized, and no, they say what do they call this? The cycle. They say I don't have what's this? The days. I don't have days available.
All right. Kuku, statement sakho siyashota, but I'm gonna try and rephrase what you're trying to say. You have submitted your application around July. Is that what you're saying?
Yes.
And then I don't appreciate when people say there was no feedback or communication. I prefer somebody to say either the feedback that they have sent, I don't understand it. Because a lot of people will say about communicating only to find what is the language that they have used that you did not you did not understand.
Yeah.
If the status says finalized without payment, it means you did not follow the proper processes of submitting a COP. On maternity in particular, honey, once you are being approved, you wait for payment. As soon as the payment hits your bank account, you count 28 calendar days from the date you were approved. Now, your application, if we submit in July, it is way outside the turnaround time. But if you don't have sufficient credits, this is where you can either submit a notice of appeal. But before you do that, I would strongly suggest with a labor, do you have sufficient credits? Nah, that's number one. Ask them if your employer did declare you, right? And then if you approve, you need an approval date. Once you get the answers for all these three questions, you will know when to submit your next COP.
Okay, thank you.
It does not say finalized, paid in full. It says finalized. That's a violation of submitting a COP after 60 working days, which means when it was approved and you were not aware that it was approved, then you did not submit a COP and then they release the payment. Remember, honey, there's a stage where they make the payment and then they release the payment. Which bank are you using?
I'm using NetBank.
Okay, ngicela uyobuza lama question ayi-3, then you're more than welcome to come back so that we can have a look and find out what exactly is happening. Sometimes amanye message, they are being released in error. That does not mean which it was supposed to come to. Like I said, this week people were receiving conflicting messages. Umuntu ubhadaliwe and yet usa receiving message to approve maka submit COP and they were fully paid. So if you have received one of those messages, you can either call the number or a labor and find out which the message that you've received is not one of those delayed messages that were supposed to be sent to you. Then it's only being released now.
Okay, ma'am, bengicela ukubuza something. So, is it possible for a person to apply for maternity benefits 2 years consecutive? Like if you got pregnant twice, like maybe 2023, 2024, is it possible?
Yes. Yeah, here's what happens with the EIF, and I'm glad you asked that question because a lot of people get confused. If you are fully paid,
in my case.
No, that's right. Yeah, what happens is with the unemployment benefit, they pay you in full in 2021 or in 2022. Your next claim will be in 4 years when you start to contribute again. So if we are back in 2022 in full for the unemployment benefit, when you start to contribute in 2024, your 4-year cycle starts to count in. With maternity, because it's still linked from the unemployment benefit, when you claim and bakubhadala in full for maternity, you can submit another application for maternity 6 months down the line. Does it make sense?
Yes, it does. Thank you.
Yes. So there's a possibility which I don't know what's going on with your credits. Hence, I'm saying go and find out if you still have sufficient credits and you were fully declared. In maternity, you can claim it every 6 months if you has corner. But it's not something that they encourage, but it doesn't affect any of your benefits. The one that eats your benefit mostly, it will be unemployment or irreduced work time because it decreases your benefits. But in maternity, it's more like a manna from UIF.
Okay.
All right. Thank you so much, Kukule, to all the way in Mpumalanga. I think we always get people from Mpumalanga or when you are here, so I don't know why.
Yeah, we do. And I also want to add on those ones, which they have extended our working hours, right?
Yeah.
They are going to be working on weekends, Saturdays in particular, because they are trying to push our payments that started late June, July, and August. They're putting themselves under pressure. And Mpumalanga is one of those that the hours have been extended on Saturday between 7:30 and 4.
Okay. Oh, thank you very much for that. We also have Diva on the line, who also, I believe that she also just has a question. If you're watching live on our YouTube, rather on our Facebook at Voice on the Move Radio, please drop your questions. If you're watching live on our YouTube, because we're broadcasting live on YouTube, it's Voice on the Move Radio Live. Also, if you miss this segment, which is Cindy, so you can always catch up a little bit later on. Just go to our YouTube channel at Voice on the Move Radio Live. All right. Good morning, Diva. Welcome to Voice on the Move Radio. Where are you from?
I'm from Johannesburg. I just wondered, there's 3 questions I need to. I've actually found my way around the UIF system because, especially, the online system became a very helpful based on the fact that not a lot of people, when you are not employed no longer, that you are able to get to the UIF offices. So online made it very, very easier for us to be able to submit the application, then to follow up. Now with the online system being, I don't know if you're busy looking at the online system, it's become very difficult. So my question here is, what is the process there? How long will that take? Because a lot of people, UIF is something that a lot of people rely on when they do not have an income. And also the time frames of when you receive your funds, that process, why does it take that? If somebody loses, it's a process of 3 months. In that 3 months, there is no alternative income that you are getting. Jobs have.
All right. I think we're having some internet issues with Diva.
Maybe
Yeah. But did you get that question, Mr. Sindisa?
I'm trying to, but Diva, can you please mute your mic because I can barely hear what they're saying. Yeah, it is disturbing in life because I'm not sure, but what I need to explain, and this is something that a lot of people miss. I do agree that people depend on the UF, but I need to also indicate not everybody has to depend on the UIF. You need to be a contributor, you need to have sufficient credits, and your employer has to do the right thing. Now, it's not a money, answering Udiva, it's not a money that picks you up kind of a money. But if you have submitted your application online, unfortunately, they are busy creating a new online platform, which the foundation is solid. They're just putting some interesting features for users to be able to use. So it's a matter of time before they go live. However, if you have submitted your application at the Department of Employment and Labor, bear in mind that the crew that is coming from the online platform and the ones that are yet to submit an application, nabo Google with application that has errors, they are all at the Department of Employment and Labor. So there's a massive backlog. The queues are insane. The queues are insane, but what you need to do is to ensure that you exercise patience. And I always say this on my life. I'm not saying exercise patience because people feel it's something to do, but you need to also understand where these officials are coming from. This weekend, they are being put under pressure to work over weekend between 7 and 4 o'clock. On these particular labor centers, Eastern Province, eGqeberha, East London, naseQonce, KZN, Pietermaritzburg, Richards Bay, Malahle, Mpumalanga, Secunda, Middelburg, Milan, and Mbombela. Western Cape is Mafikeng, Potchefstroom, Lichtenburg, Klerksdorp, Vryburg, Christiana, Brest, Taung, and Rustenburg. And then Cape Town is Paarl, Mitchells Plain, and Belleville. Those labor centers with the service points are going to be opening on Saturday. Now you can just imagine with the pressure that these officials are going to go through to make sure that they process the applications. Department does not keep a perfect application longer than 3 months. It doesn't. Once it takes longer than 35 working days with the assessor, just know that application is not perfect. And unfortunately, they are not going to say, because it's not perfect, we will pay you. You need to meet their terms and conditions. You need to do things according to their protocol. If you don't, they will keep you in a limbo and you're not going to get paid. It will drag months, years even, if at all you or your employer does not adhere to their rules. So a lot of applicants, here's what they do. they compare cases, they listen to social media commentators, and they take the inaccurate information. And then when they go to the Department of Employment and Labor, they are already on cloud nine, being angry, trying to find their money without understanding the process.
And I can see Diva is commenting this, Cindy. So, Oti, I hear you, and bills are needed to be paid, hence the overwhelming influx in our offices across the country.
I'll answer that.
Yeah.
The money when I give, it was not meant for bills. As much as they're not going to tell you how to utilize it, that money was meant for you to look for something solid. Another job, send CVs, go to interview. The reason why there's bills to be paid, I'm willing to bet, honey, your application is not perfect. I deal with this every time, not just any practitioner, I'm a knowledge specialist. I can tell you, we can go one-on-one. I will show you where you or your employer did something wrong. Yes, bills need to be paid. If you think UIF is going to pay you because there's bills to be paid, or there's school fees to be paid, or there's kids that are hungry, honey, you are still going to wait. What you need to do is to ensure that you submit a perfect application firsthand. And I know that it's a bitter pill to swallow because people have bills. People will say, no, Cindy, so you don't understand, you're unemployed. Fair enough. Then if you know that you're unemployed and you want your money quicker, then submit a perfect application. Sometimes it's not the applicants that are wrong, it's the employer that is not complying. And at the end of the day, it's this one who's going to suffer because the employer did not comply. My employers, they are not doing the right thing. Any department is not going to release the money because when now you have bills to pay, when now you have something to pay. Your employer is the one who are failing you most of the time. You are the ones failing yourselves by comparing cases or by listening to the social media commentators. Unfortunately, I have done a number of applications where I say to somebody, if you are not paid by this time, I'm not going to do this again. And people are getting paid. People are seeing results. Now, don't come with a story to say there's bills to be paid or there's kids that are hungry. You are not going to get attention of the UIF. But if you do the proper processes and you follow their proper processes, honey, they are going to pay you. Take that from me.
Yeah, so Cindy, so I also guess the answer that you just answered can also go into Uzuma, who was actually asking why does it take so long for to receive the payouts after application? So it could be the making sure that, everything is there accordingly and correctly.
Yes, what you need to do, honey, is remember, like I said, it takes 3 factors to make the application go smooth. It starts with your employer, and then it's you, the applicant, and then it's the official. Now, if you want to submit a perfect application, which is something that I always educate on my life to say, you need to check certain things. The company will be Londi Pty Ltd, but on UI 19, it's Londi Projects. That's an error there. And a lot of applicants do not do a follow-up. It is every applicant's responsibility to do a follow-up with the department. Not every day. Give them at least a minimum of 7 to 10 working days. In between those 9 provinces, there are people who are submitting incorrect applications. There are people who are trying to defraud the company, the system, and there's 10% that are submitting perfect application. That department has to deal with all of that.
Yeah, let's look at Osbahle, if I can see correctly. Sbahle, good morning. Welcome to Voice on the Move Radio. How are you doing? Good morning, Sbahle. Good morning, Sbahle. All right, I guess maybe she's just having some internet issues. This is Cindy. So, but looking at the further question that was sent by Uzuma, if the department wants a perfect application, then they should not accept the ones that are not incomplete.
It's fine. What happens is, again, applicants assume the one person who deals with the application. It's a various assessors that are being randomly selected by the system. They don't select themselves. The system will say, today it's Cindy who's going to work on this application. Tomorrow or 2 hours later, it picks up somebody else. You need to also understand, there's something that pains me when I learn. Applicants, I'm sorry, maybe I'm going to use the very bad language, but some of the applicants are very selfish. I can tell you that because I deal with them every day. They want you to think of themselves without thinking what these officials are going through. You cannot tell me that across 9 provinces there's bad officials or there's wicked officials. As much as I don't paint every applicant with the same brush, some of the applicants are suffering because of lack of knowledge, but some of the officials are lazy. Yes, we know that, but there are those that are going beyond the call of duty. Now, Uzuma, they'll take the application now, but everything is perfect. When it gets at the back end, somebody picks it up and then they pick up with, no man, there's an error here. They will either communicate, bayatshelwa banikezwa i-UI1 but iza ngenye date eso. There's a person otshele ukuthi abuye ngeyi-19. Can I tell you ukuthi ubuyele ngeyi-9? Uyoyenzani
Then the
ngeyi-9
following
because they
month.
told them ukuthi
Oh,
abuye
before
ngeyi-19.
the 19th.
Yes, uyoyenzani ngeyi-9 because the date is written buya ngeyi-19.
Yeah.
Then mawafika they comparing case, uZuma uzothi no, but me and Diva submitted at the same time. True, Diva and Zuma can submit at the same time, but it is not the same person who's going to work on that application. And until everything meets their terms and conditions, that application is not going to move. When they punch in your ID, they pick up goods. There's somebody who was not declared here. And some of these applicants are not honest. And not honest, Olondi. Take it from me. I deal with them every day. And sometimes I tell them, before, yes, we know there's bills. Yes, we know there's kids' school fees that need to be paid. Yes, the cars are going to be repossessed. Submit a perfect application. 20% they are not on this life. Kuno Diva, kuno Zuma, who wants to learn and he will understand better. The one who's making a mistake is not here. I had to deal with somebody who submitted notice of appeal 11 times. For what? There's a guy who called 100 times to the call center in one day. For what? I will leave it here.
Yeah. So Cindy, so let's just quickly take a short break, and then when we come back, we'll see if we have other people that got questions. If you have any question related to the URA, feel free to drop them to Cindy so I can sort that out for you, or just request to join the panel. We are live on our TikTok page with us, Cindy Swan at Voice on the Move Radio. Also live on all our social media platforms. And if you want to drop us a question on our WhatsApp, it's 074 517-4983. That's your 074-517-4983. It is 43 minutes after the hour of 10 o'clock. Let's just quickly go here. When we come back, we'll check if you have any further questions or if you want to talk to us as a Cindy, so just don't go anywhere.
Morning Movement, 9 to 12 p.m. with Lonely D.
We the best. We the best.
Can you hear that? It is the echoes of the future that have sprang in spring. Welcome to Voice on the Move Radio celebration of success. Since September 2023, we have been thrilled to share unforgettable moments with our incredible guests, dedicated stakeholders, and amazing staff. Together, we have created something truly special. As we embrace the future, we are excited to step into a new world with our multi-channel broadcasting expansion. Here's to new beginnings this spring and many more milestones ahead. We thank you for being part of our journey. Hashtag welcome to the future. As we step into the new year, tune in to Voice on the Move Radio for the freshest sound and vibrant voices. Meet our dynamic presenters who are ready to bring you the best tunes and engaging conversations. Hashtag welcome to the future. Everybody put your hands in the air. Can you hear that? It is the echoes of the future that have sprang in spring. Welcome to Voice on the Move Radio celebration of success. Since September 2023, we have been thrilled to share unforgettable moments with our incredible guests, dedicated stakeholders, and amazing staff. Together, we have created something truly special. As we embrace the future, we are excited to step into a new world with our multi-channel broadcasting expansion. Here's to new beginnings this spring and many more milestones ahead. We thank you for being part of our journey. Hashtag welcome to the future.
Right, welcome to the future. We are live with us, Cindy Sambonambi, on our TikTok, sharing all things that had to do with EUIF and helping out people that got concerns and questions they've been trying out. But Voice on the Move Radio, since we love you so much, we want to make sure all that is sorted And I can see which people are actually getting a hang of it. Ngiyabona bayacomment lapho ukuthi hey abantu it's because they don't want to learn. So Sindre, so are you still on the line?
Yes, I am.
All right. Maybe just to wrap things up, because I don't see anybody having further questions. This means that ayibazwile namhlanje. Ngaphandle kwata ish uthi basically ex-employers does not cooperate due to denial. Just quickly, to denial working relationship rights, dented working relationship rights.
You know what? I think I'm going to add on what the Ish is saying. Sometimes employers, when you call them as an employee, because the department will say, please call the employer and tell them to declare you and stuff like that. And some of the employers are not responding. I've called a number of employers and they'll say, I'll call you back in 5 minutes, and they don't. There's a guy until we get the numbers of the employer. Can I tell you what? It's been 2 weeks and he hasn't get the numbers yet. Now I said to him, now look how frustrating it is for you. Imagine those officials sitting behind those desks trying to get hold of the employers, and some of them don't even pick up the phone. Hence, I don't want us to paint the department alone. I want us to also take responsibility. Right? If we are talking about a perfect application, Mina, I don't want people to say, Uzbanbanu wrong, and when you don't look at yourself. Amayama applicants are being told, go and fix this, and they don't, because the relationship between them and the employer is already toxic. Right? And then what they do, they leave the manual and they go and resubmit the same incorrect documentation online. You find a lot of those documentations are incorrect. Others are not even using a PDF. They snap the documents with a picture JPEG, they convert it to PDF. When it gets to that machine, it enlarges, it's a JPEG. They're not going to pay attention to it. They do send an email or they do call. You find that Udiva, the message was sent on Monday, she only received it today. Are you going to blame the department or the service provider?
The service provider.
And once the department says they're offline, once the department says they're offline, that day for the department has gone. And that person is still counting 10 days, whereas the department is still sitting on one, right? So 80% is the employers that are failing these applicants. And you might think a department is not doing anything. There's a department specifically is dealing with fetching those declarations for employees so that their credits can be increased. But a lot of people don't want to accept it. A lot of people go to the Department of Employment and they're already with a negative attitude. What do you expect that official to do? They are human beings, Bagit. Now, but they go through what we are going through. They have rents to pay. They have a lot of things to do. Do you understand?
Absolutely.
If you, I agree, Diva says toxic relationship or not, she's going to fight. I always say fight smart. There's a better way to fight. When you want to fight the department, make sure you follow the proper processes. But you can't fight when you already have messed up. I'm not going to pay attention to you. But if you come to me with the facts and say that is why they give you a 90 days to appeal, to say if you feel we were not within our rights to reject your application, you're more than welcome to appeal. Present the facts there. Don't present emotions. Because they are not calling the lawyers of the department, they are calling independent lawyers who will come and sit across the table to listen to your case. You have to present facts. If you go there and say, I'm rejected because I have school fees to pay, you haven't said anything. But if you say they've rejected me, saying I don't have sufficient credits, I have proof that my employer was deducting, I have a proof that my employer declared and submitted my declarations, the lawyers will look into it and they will come back to you and say, your application has been approved.
True, absolutely. Make sure everything is correct, as we always say, as a Sunday. So I think let's just read that one last part of Diva OTI. Applaud the Department of Labor, as when there is a complaint, they assist and they direct you. So yeah, she's happy about that. Yeah, so just like what you were saying just now. Yeah, absolutely. But Cindy,
so there's a number of departments that are dealing with different things. And you need to give them time to work on your application. I swear, Londi, on my father's grave. If application is perfect and you come to me 12 months later, you are not being paid, I will personally take up that case. But I don't. Instead, I get 80% applications are a mess. Those things that they overlook as errors are the ones that the department is taking them seriously. Hence, they do a thorough verification to ensure that they're paying the correct beneficiary and they're paying the correct amount. They don't just pay. If that's the case, hell, I should be paid too.
Yeah, exactly. Everybody should be getting money.
Everybody should be getting money.
Exactly, Cindy. So we always appreciate having you on this show and you're helping out on our listeners and our followers as well. We really do appreciate that.
It's only a pleasure. So let's go back to those labor centers that are going to be opening on Saturday.
Yes.
And from 7:30 to 4, just to make sure they push the backlog that they have already on their site across 9 provinces. But these are the specifically labor centers that will be opening. It's your Eastern Cape province, it's Gqeberha, East London, and Ngqongwe. It's Kwazulu Natal, Pietermaritzburg, Richards Bay. It's Mpumalanga province, Emalahleni, Sekunda, Middelburg, Milalane, and Mbombela. And Northwest is Mafikeng, Potchefstroom, Lichtenburg, Klerksdorp, Vryburg, Christiana, Brest, Daung, and Rustenburg. And then in Cape Town, it's Paarl, Mitchells Plain, and Belleville. Others, unfortunately, they don't have the service points. You're just going to have to exercise patience. I don't say that because it's a national anthem. You have to, because you can't submit today and start doing a follow-up tomorrow. It's insane.
Yeah, absolutely.
You need to give them time to work on your application. Today, until all of those assessors are in agreement with the application, it will say completed by assessor, and then it goes to another department where they are going to approve it. It's a number of things that are happening behind those doors that people are not aware of. We are bringing that information and unpacking all of those things on this very channel, Voice on the Move. You can join us again next week, Friday. Londi will be grilling me with questions and we will unpack the language and make sure that you understand it.
You can follow Cindy on all social media platforms. She is a CNB community, a YouTube channel she has. On TikTok, she has. She always posts videos that are related to some questions that you just might have, and she always goes live. When is your next live, Cindy, on your page?
Later today.
All right. Later today it is. Then check out CNB community just for further questioning. But thank you very much, Cindy. So have a great weekend.
Have a great weekend to you too.
All right. All right. It is 7 minutes away before the hour of 11 o'clock right here on Voice on the Move Radio. Just a quick reminder that you can win yourself 5 gigabytes of data simply by dropping in a comment on our live streaming on Voice on the Move Radio, on our Facebook, on our YouTube channel, on our live on X as well. It's VM Radio Talk on X. So do check that out. Drop us a comment. Tell us why you deserve to win 5 gigabytes of data and what you're going to do once you win. So the winner will be announced once a week. So keep on commenting. Make sure that you comment over and over and over, because you never know, you just might be the one that win the 5 gigabytes of data. And also, just in case you're having troubles with UIF application, this data will help you to apply for that. And then when we come back, we're going to continue with the show. This is the Morning Movement Show. Let me come, the girl behind the mic, taking good care of you until the hour of 12, right? Beautiful song from Lungi Night featuring Ndumiso Bati Radio. Intaba Insurance Brokers, iyakuqonda ukuthi simo somnotho siyantengantenga. Ingakho inikeza wena leli thuba lokuthi uma kune taxi owner oyaziyo futhi edinga umshwarensi osebenza ngokuzimisela nangokukhulu ukushesha, xhumana nabo, bona bazobe sebexhumana naye. Wena uzobe usuzwinela u450 uma ke umuntu ebe yingxenye yeintaba Insurance Brokers. Ikhumbi khumbula, uma uletha ama-taxi owners amaningi, nawe uzozihlomula ngalabo 450 rands abaningi. Intaba Insurance Brokers ingomehlinzeki nomeluleki ngosizo lwezimali osemthethweni with FSP number 47111. Ungabathinta ku-031 012 5223 noma uvakashela iwebsite yabo ku-www.intaba-insurance.co.za. Khumbula ukuthi kunemigomo nemibandela. Also, if you're a business person, join the Voice on the Move radio family and tap into the new power of radio advertising. Contact us today to learn more and schedule your campaign, increase brand awareness and recognition. Get in touch with our marketing team by emailing marketing@vmradio.co.za. That's marketing@vmradio.co.za. Let's grow your brand and your business together. Hashtag move with the movers. Hashtag welcome to the future.
Can you hear that? It is the echoes of the future that have sprang in spring. Welcome to Voice on the Move Radio celebration of success. Since September 2023, we have been thrilled to share unforgettable moments with our incredible guests, dedicated stakeholders, and amazing staff. Together, we have created something truly special. As we embrace the future, we are excited to step into a new world with our multi-channel broadcasting expansion. Here's to new beginnings this spring and to many more milestones ahead. We thank you for being part of our journey. Hashtag welcome to the future.
Hey, it's time to move your business to the next level.
How so, my brother? Please tell me.
Listen up, man. VM Radio has some exciting advertising opportunities designed just for your business.
Wow, that's amazing. Tell me more.
Hey. It's simple, man. Email marketing@vmradio.co.za or hello@vmradio.co.za right now, and we will help you reach your target market.
Hashtag welcome to the future.
Hey, walathazeka nje mnewethu thina sitatazela ngomsebenzi.
Cha mfowethu phela mina ne-association yami sivele sayenza yalula lento yabona ngokuthi sivele nje sibambe iqhaza laphana kwi-67 minutes from Mandela Legacy kanye ne-Intaba Insurance Brokers.
Hawu, usho lolu hlelo lolu olusiza ngey'nsiza kusebenza zasehhovisi?
Lona impela mntakababa, lona impela lusizo kabi lolu hlelo lolu. Yazi phela basivulela izandla nje ukuthi sibanike umsebenzi wethu esenzele wona kusukela ekuqondisweni kumshwalense wemoto kube zinsiza sisebenza laphana ehhovisi. Yabona lonto leyo kanye nolunye uxhaso oluningi abakunika lona baphinde futhi bekuqeqeshele no-office administrator mfowethu. Yini ngampela ngakukhathaza uma kunjalo?
Yazi kuzwakala ungaphezulu nje ukukhangisa umsebenzi wakho kukhombisa ukwenza indlela zokusebenzisana nenqubekela phambili la embonini.
Ngampela mfowethu. Nawe nje ubufuna ulwazi olunzulu ngalokho ungavele nje ucofe www.vmradio.co.za. Ulula kanjalo nje mnewethu.
Or simply dial 031 012 5223 or 060 286 0787.
Intaba Insurance Brokers, umhlinzeki wosizo nokweluleka ngokwezimali osemthethweni. FSP number 47111.
The Voice on the Move Radio.
Voice on the move to move one soul over original sound. Sound to run over originality and create origin. This is the recognition to many generations. Welcome to the future finest of faith, where integrity and honesty is being honored. This is the ground to perform incredible acts. Voice on the move, removing to solve one voice resistance, moving you out from the mountains of sorrow that maintains you from the ground, switch you to a clear vision. This is the sound of victory, revolving to solve one voice resistance. Let your voice be heard. This is Voice on the Move.
We the best. We the best.
Sandwaza ungalobu ngibheka kwezinye indawo ngoba uyayazi indawo yethu esithandayo ekhaya bayakwazi manje bakulindele Noma ngiyacela ungangenzi ngidideke sohlangana silokazi sohlangana silokazi sohlangana cause we go back over there. We got more drinks, got back by the ball. We got more drinks, got back by the ball. Sorry, I'll cheat the track over there. Still cause in the back over there. We got more drinks, got back by the ball. We got more drinks, got back by the ball.
Morning Movement, 9 to 12 p.m. with Lonely D.
We the best. We the best.
umfonelani umfaka nakumedia umthintelani umhakelani umpostelani naku-social media okokugcina ngizoyenza lento yenza kimi maseyenziwa yimi ngoba ngasesangana ngizoyenza lento yenza kimi maseyenziwa yimi ngoba ngathutshisiwe
Morning Movement, 9 to 12 p.m. with Lonely D.
We the best. We the best.
Morning Movement. 9 to 12 p.m. with Lonely D.
We the best. We the best.
Lalela, iVoice on the Move Radio is going 100% local music. Local artists, let us move together. Catch our live 100% music performance on our YouTube channel at Voice on the Move Radio Live. Click like, subscribe, and share. Hashtag original sounds, hashtag welcome to the future.
It's the West style.
Makali weekend, ikali kat, ikali ket.
Ayitakatasele ayinamathelele into aniphumelele ingane zithandile ufaka abajayivile awuze
We the best. We the best.
It's the West style.
Makali weekend, ikali kat, ikali ket.
ayitakatasele ayinamathelele into aniphumelele ingane zithandile ufaka abajayivile awuze
We the best. We the best.
Your style.
Makali weekend, ikali kat, ikali ket.
ayitakatasele ayinamathelele into aniphumelele ingane zithandile ufaka abajayivile awuze
We the best. We the best.
Morning Movement. 9 to 12 p.m. with Lonely D.
We the best. We the best.
Morning Movement. 9 to 12 p.m. with Lonely D.
We the best. We the best.
You're listening to the Voice on the Move.
This is Mamu Telezi Zegalala. I'm from Umtonjaneni region. I'm listening on Voice on the Move Radio.
The Voice on the Move Radio. You're listening to the Voice on the Move.
Sanibonani, igama lami nguNomfundo Mcoyi wase icebo lethu group. Ngihlala ngilalele iVoice on the Move Radio.
The Voice on the Move Radio. The Voice on the Move Radio.
Voice on the Move, to move one soul over original sound. Sound to run over originality and create origin. This is the recognition to many generations. Welcome to the future finest of faith, where integrity and honesty is being honored. This is the ground to perform incredible acts. Voice on the Move, removing to solve one voice resistance, moving you out from the mountains of sorrow that maintains you from the ground, switch you to a clear vision. This is the sound of victory, revolving to solve one voice resistance. Let your voice be heard. This is Voice on the Move.
We the best. We the best.
And just tune into Voice on the Move Radio. That's how we do it. 100% local, underground, and upcoming. And hashtag welcome to the future. Welcoming you into the future of local music. Welcoming you to the future of digital space. And of course, when welcoming you to the future of the new world. If this is your first time listening to this particular radio station, you are very much welcome. Welcome to the family, right? Hashtag original sounds. Because we play 100% local, underground, and upcoming when it comes to our music. So if Ulana, make sure you find one of your favorite songs, then we'll check it up on apps, like go YouTube, and then follow those artists. Make sure now we have a supporter as Voice on the Move Radio is doing. Want to get in touch with me? It's 0745174983. That is 0745174983. We are still giving away 5 gigabytes of data. So if you want to win yourself 5 gig with data of your network, make sure that you do comment on our live streaming shows as you are watching right now. Drop those comments. Let us know why do you think you deserve to win? And if it does happen that you're total 5 gig, what are you going to do with it? So do that and do that right now. Pretty simple, man. I mean, why don't I 5 gig in our times? Because it's a little busy. But for you to stay connected with your loved ones and, of course, listening to Voice on the Move Radio, just do what I've asked you to do. Just drop a comment here. Why do you think that you deserve to win? And if you do win, what are you going to do with that data? Streaming live on YouTube, Voice on the Move Radio. Streaming live on our Facebook page at Voice on the Move Radio. And streaming live on our X. It is VM Radio Talk. So do follow us, subscribe, be part of the family, and go to our TikTok page as well. There's so much that we do there. You will learn a lot. You will discover a lot. Meet some more of the radio Voice on the Move Radio presenters, just in case you haven't seen them. So just head into our TikTok page, just scroll, follow us, drop some comments, so that we can be together just like that. And a big shout out to Okowen, who's producing the show, making sure that everything is running smoothly as you are watching, so that you don't have complications or any disappointments. As much as we are living in the fourth industrial revolution, technology is advanced each and every day, meaning that we need to catch up with the technology. So to lele we look, also saying iPhone 16. It's just everything is just happening very fast. So you need to catch up with times. Lucky for you, we are a Voice on the Move Radio listener and the Voice on the Move Radio follower. So we will keep you updated in terms of all of that. Kumuzi ukuthi intama insurance brokers yaqonda ukuthi isimo somnotho siyantengantenga ingakho inikeza wena leli thuba lokuthi uma kunosomantekisi omaziyo futhi odinga umshwarensi osebenza ngokuzimisela nangokukhulu ukusheshsha xhumana nabo bona bazobe sebexhumana nawe wena ke uzobe usitholela 450 rand uma umuntu kebe ingxenye yentaba insurance brokers. Khumbula if uletha osomatekisi abaningi nawe uzosithola labo 450 rands abaningi. Intaba ingumehlinzeki nomeluleki ngokosizo wolezimali osemthethweni with the FSP number 47111. So get actually ungabathinte ku 031 01245223, that's 031 01245223, noma uvakashela iwebsite yabo ku www.indaba-insurance.co.za. Khumbula ke ukuthi kunemigomo nemibandela, and khumbula ukuthi ke all our shows are proudly sponsored by Indaba Minibus Taxi Insurance. So if you're a taxi owner, make sure ukuthi you insure with Indaba Insurance Brokers. If you want to move that, you can go to their social media at Facebook. It's Indaba Insurance Brokers. On TikTok as well as Indaba Insurance Brokers. So as I'm speaking to you right now, quickly scroll and just see what I'm talking about. I'm a chance with not having insurance more, especially more taxi owner, because we ask ukuthi mangabe umuntu yakhe izophuma with a driver, anything can happen. So you need to make sure what your taxis are insured correctly with the service on a fast pace, and make sure what when it comes to service delivery for them at 100% with no question. So yeah, make sure with your insurer, check your broker yakho lapha Indaba Insurance Brokers bakhona or no fundo. They are able or they are waiting for you to assist if you've got any questions. But mangothi ufuna kuza kubona ngqo ema-ofisini, you can come here, call number 11 in Under Road, in Hillcrest, or just call in number for set up a meeting and just to find out more ukuthi bona ezintaba insurance brokers yini abakuphathele yona. We underground local and upcoming musician. You want to have my interviews on this radio station because it's 100% local, meaning it's 100% all day, every day. Make sure that you do request to have my interviews. Follow us on our pages. Ask questions, drop us in the inbox. So we'll say just to promote, brand just to promote talent as well. So yeah, do that. Email it's studio@vmradio.co.za. That's studio@vmradio.co.za. So do that and do that right now. Then 9 minutes after 11 is your time, and it's still a Friday. The sun is out, and I think it's going to be a very beautiful day today. Looking at the weather from the morning, right? From the morning, the weather has been very nice, at least here in KZN, and at least here in Hillcrest. Like Hillcrest, the weather corner, you can never confirm it. But again, it looks beautiful just like today. Heading back to music, it's Roland, one of our 100% local underground upcoming, and who always listens to Voice on the Move Radio 24/7. He always makes sure he submits music, he listens to the station, he comments, he shares. You know, it shows they appreciate the opportunity that they're actually getting. So a big shout out to Roland all the way in Johannesburg. In this song, he's featuring Lady Mary. The song is titled Kwanele. I'm still here.
Move Radio.
Voice on the move to move one soul over original sound. Sound to run over originality and create origin. This is the recognition to many generations. Welcome to the future finest of faith, where integrity and honesty is being honored. This is the ground to perform incredible acts. Voice on the move, removing to solve one voice resistance, moving you out from the mountains of sorrow that maintains you from the ground, switch you to a clear vision. This is the sound of victory, revolving to solve one voice resistance. Let your voice be heard. This is Voice on the Move.
We the best. We the best.
Baby girl, mina kazwangu, baby girl, mina, yeah, baby girl, yeah, mina kazwangu, baby girl, mina, yeah, baby girl, mina kazwangu, baby girl, mina, yeah, baby girl.
Yeah, you really rock my world, so I wanna put a ring on your finger. Tossa, diva, I hope we are never. Ooh, you feminist, and I wanna get in touch with your feminine sides. Yeah, I can talk about my feelings, but only I feel her. My eyes, all you wanna see her. I want brothers not to stare, I don't blame them, cause she fair. Yeah, 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 yeah. Man, I can do house chores, cooking and cleaning, just for the sexual healing. I've been sick, only you can heal me. Best believe me, even if you don't believe in love, you can never see what I see in her.
Girl, baby girl, mina kazwangu, baby girl, mina, yeah, baby girl, yeah, mina kazwangu, baby girl, mina, yeah, baby girl, mina kazwangu, baby girl.
Tossa, diva, I hope we are never. Ooh, you feminist, and I wanna get in touch with your feminine sides. Yeah, I'm a visionary, and everybody vision impaired. When I'm Lisa, no man faster. When I'm she, you Beyonce, Magentanda, batting la hile, kota bayahlanya. I haven't been eating, I haven't been sleeping. Can't you have you next to me? I write you as a next of kin. Ngifuna ukugcwalisela zonke ibari. Obsessive compulsive, decisions are impulsive. I'll drive over the limit just to have laundry. Yeah.
Girl, baby girl, mina kazwangu, baby girl, mina, yeah, baby girl, mina kazwangu, baby girl, mina, yeah, baby girl.
Morning Movement. 9 to 12 p.m. with Lonely D.
We the best.
That is how we do it right here on Voice on the Move Radio. It is a Friday after all, man. It's just 4 minutes away before the hour of 12 o'clock. And of course, it's time for me to love and leave you. There was a beautiful song of Black Cat music. It's Ikaya Letu. And of course, man, I will be back again on Monday. I can't believe it's Friday already. So I will be back again on Monday. And of course, that after Usane Dlamini with the hashtag Wake Up on the Move. Do catch that one out. Sandile Mbili is coming through with hashtag news. Yeah, is that hashtag news, Sandil? Yeah, hashtag news, Sandil. Yeah?
Yeah.
Hashtag news. That's how we just show. All right, man, abahamba kahle abaya emhlangeni sibafisela konke okusafe, especially on the road, man. Yes, we don't want to be hearing anything let's make sure that whenever that we are traveling, we pay attention to imotes hamba ngazo. Make sure ukuthi amabhasi, ama-taxi, they are all roadworthy. Driver sober, not drinking, because we don't want to be losing anybody over this weekend. And of course, man, celebrate umkhosi womhlanga intombi zambili zelapha esilweni. Sibafisela konke okuhle bebuye futhi ke bephephile. Do follow Voice on the Move Radio on all social media platforms as Voice on the Move Radio. You can also follow me on my personal pages. I am Ulondi Dinewokul on Facebook, Londi D on all other social media platforms. If you have an event coming up and you're looking for an MC, feel free to get in touch with me on my inboxes, right? So do that. And I will be back again on Monday with hashtag The Morning Movement Show. And right, to Kumbos, this particular show was probably brought to you by Indaba Minibus Taxi Insurance Brokers. For an incredible affordable quote, call them on 031-012-5223. Nomubavagashel on their website, www.indaba-insurance.co.za. Indaba is a licensed financial services provider with an FSP number 47111. Let me love and leave you. I'm out of here, man. Have a great weekend. Bye now.
Igcwele strategy rafi imali efuna ngekhaya kubuso haqezedla umuthi walahla koshikama sobhakavani bakushebe men bhayiza koshumankasi unoma mama res nofula sela stay no lane switch the page la free the page uyabhodisa fast lane lanje umlandi bosho umlilo umqondo dollar sole transfer schedule system mela shizelo skothini wona get rich or die trying imali empande sonweni so chafu give me for masses never says in the morning lies on the 100 hyenas strap on the concrete jungle ugovernment phone in any kind of key and get ukatha stele bayacela umeqa uphuma ngendlela shange ezoluduma kodwa imkhontimile kwaphet
ukula kuyisela ingaluzo dano kakhulukazi uzophatha isikali bilo yakhe phela ngibe mfishane ulahlekela umndeni nabangani everything is up to you hluza umqondo wakho ungalahle me bro life is so short and there's only one you so enjoy every moment
isikhali siyabulala isikhala sikaze saphilisa omunye usebenzisa isikhali for ukuyivikela sebenzisa isikhali omunye for ukusiphiliselela isikhali omunye ubhekelela umndeni ekhaya uletha.
As we step into the new year, tune in to Voice on the Move Radio for the freshest sound and vibrant voices. Meet our dynamic presenters who are ready to bring you the best tunes and engaging conversations. Hashtag Welcome to the Future.
Everybody put your hands in the air.
Izindaba ze-Voice on the Move Radio zifika kuwena zishisa futhi zihlonzwe izintatheli ezisezingeni eliphezulu. Uma unodaba ofisa sibale noma sikhulume ngalo, ungathinta ihhovisi lezintatheli ku-074 517 4983 noma uthumele i-email ku hello@vmradio.co.za okanye ubhale ezinkundleni zokuxhumana. Voice on the Move Radio News. Our voice is your voice.
The Voice on the Move Radio.
radio.co.za okanye ubhale ezinkundleni zokuxhumana. Voice on the Move Radio News. Our voice is your voice.
The Voice on the Move Radio.
Hey, it's time to move your business to the next level.
How so, my brother? Please tell me.
Listen up, man. VM Radio has some exciting advertising opportunities designed just for your business.
Wow, that's amazing. Tell me more.
Hey. It's simple, man. Email marketing@vmradio.co.za or hello@vmradio.co.za right now, and we will help you reach your target market.
#welcome to the future.